Do you know what the first thing I did after last night's game or yesterday's game? I called up my dad, and the first thing I said to him was, "Why in the hell did you make me a Bears fan?" I don't know. Maybe I was the curse. I tried everything. I mean, I tried to take off my jersey, see if they played better if I wasn't wearing it. I let my girlfriend wear it. I took off all my Bears memorabilia to see if that was the curse, if I was rooting for him. I started rooting for the other team, see if I was the curse, rooting for him. Nothing works for this franchise. I don't know. The Bears find a way every week, in and out, 12 games in a row. They find a way to top last week to worst game of the season for the Bears. I mean, honestly, I think they played a little bit better than last week, but last week was so abysmal that it doesn't even matter how much better you played. I I don't know, dude. I don't even know what to say this time. I really don't. It's the same story but different week. It's the same story. This team is so bad. They play like absolute shit in the first half. They kind of turn it on. They have one good drive in the beginning of the game, and the play calling and Justin Fields just was absolute shit after that. And then they give you hope where that you're gonna get this win. You're only down by 3. Same thing with last week. You're only down by 1 possession. Okay? Same exact fucking game. Honestly, it really is. Same game. The exact same game. They give you hope, an absolute dart to Chase Claypool. I don't know why he was not feeling like throwing the ball at all this entire game, but he throws an absolute dart to Chase Claypool near the end of the game. They give you hope. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Maybe Justin Fields has finally put it together. And then just exactly the same as last week, Justin Fields throws another pick 6 2 weeks in a row. Do you know how hard that is to throw 2 pick 6s in 2 weeks in a row? Mitchell Trubisky couldn't even do that, man. Like, I've been the biggest Justin Fields defender, okay? Every single other team, all 31 other teams, fans have been saying, oh yeah, Justin Fields is trash. I've been defending him. I have been defending him with my life. I would be defending him with my life. I love Justin Fields, but my God, I'm starting to think that everyone else was right about him. And I hate that. Actually hurts my soul to say, but I think that it's true. I don't want to turn my back on him yet, okay? It is only week 2, but my God, that was one of the worst quarterback performances I've seen as a Bears quarterback in a very long time. Yes, the stats look fine, okay? If you don't know anything about football and you just look at the stats, honestly, it doesn't look terrible. What is it? One TD and 1 interception, or 1 TD and 2 interceptions for 200 something yards. It doesn't look great at all. Like, it doesn't look good, but it doesn't look absolutely terrible. It looks slightly below average, or below average. Same with the result of the game. It doesn't look awful. We only lost by 10. It wasn't like the Giants and the Cowboys where we lost by 40. It didn't look like that bad of a performance, but it really was. It was. If you actually watched the game, Justin Fields, I don't know what it is. I cannot put it on my tongue. I don't know what it is, but he just doesn't see the field at all. His vision, if this was Madden, is like a fucking 24. If this was Madden, it would be like a 35. Because, my God, he is, I think, the worst quarterback in the league. And that's saying something. There are some bad quarterbacks. And I hate saying that. He is my quarterback until he is no longer a Chicago Bear. And I literally think he is, through 2 weeks, he is the worst quarterback in the league. And I hate saying that. I absolutely hate saying it. And everyone is online making fun of him right now. There's open wide receivers. There's DJ Moore is open. Roshan Johnson was open on that wheel route. I can't defend it. I can no longer defend Justin Fields because it really was that bad. And I hate to say it. I love him. But it was just straight up that terrible of a performance. And I can't talk shit about, like, it made me feel a little bit better that all the NFC North teams lost, but they didn't lose in the manner that we did. They all lost in close games. When is the last time the Bears have even been in a close game? What, last October? Last November? Like, it's so embarrassing. It's embarrassing, dude. And our defense, my God, man. Yes, they played a little bit better with Matt Eberflus. Just slightly better. But they gave up 430-something odd yards to the Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield. Now, yes, they did have some bullshit calls where Mike Evans takes it to the house for 70 yards. Or he didn't take it to the house. He almost did because he's slowed down for some reason. But that was a bullshit OPI. I don't know why they didn't call it. I mean, I'm a Chicago Bears fan, so I'm kind of used to it. Nothing goes our way. Nothing gets called our way, especially against NFC North teams. But I guess it's everyone else around the league. It was the most blatant. All you had to do was open your eyes, see that offensive pass interference, and they didn't see it, or they just didn't feel like calling it. I don't know. But anyway, other than that, we gave up like 400 plus yards to a okay Buccaneers offense. Yes, they have Mike Evans and Chris Godwin, and they have Baker Mayfield, who is obviously trying to prove himself. So good on Baker Mayfield. I actually do like Baker Mayfield. The other thing I also want to talk about was pressure. We actually did get pressure on Baker Mayfield. We just couldn't fucking bring him down because he's apparently Patrick Mahomes when it comes to sacks. You just can't bring him down. He was that elusive. I don't know, man. I'm broken inside. I don't even have any more emotions for this team. Yesterday, I was not hyped at all for the game. Let's turn it on and watch this team, see how they do. Maybe they'll turn it around. I literally had no emotions, no excitement at all to watch this team. And within 15 minutes, they pretty much killed any hope I had for this team. Like, I have no hope at all anymore. And I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened with Fields. Even with Matt Nagy as our head coach and Bill Lazor as our offensive coordinator, he wasn't really afraid to throw the ball. He would sling that shit. I don't know what this regimen did, or regime. I don't know why I said that. I don't know what this regime did, or this head coach, or Luke Getsy. I don't know what they've done, or the quarterback's coach, but they've made him look like a fucking scared puppy back there, man. What have they done to Justin Fields? And I'm not blaming it on them 100% because I don't know what goes on in the background. But I'm blaming it on them. Not 100%, but I'm blaming it on them. What have they done to him, man? They're not even letting him use his legs anymore. I swear they're trying to tank. But if you didn't like Justin Fields coming into this season, why not just fucking draft Bryce Young or CJ Stroud, who, by the way, had a very good game today in his second game. They didn't win the game, but he threw for almost 400 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, which is fucking crazy because Justin Fields has never done that in his life. Not even goddamn close, okay? And that's what I'm saying. These past two games, he threw for 1 touchdown, 1 rushing touchdown, and then another passing touchdown in this game. So, and then over 200 yards in each game. So passing, if you didn't watch the game, on paper, it doesn't look that bad, okay? He barely broke 150 yards passing last year. Barely. and he broke 200 yards passing in both of these games. So on paper, it looks decent. But if you watch the game, oh my God, man, Mitchell Trubisky, I'm sorry to bring it up. I'm sorry, Bears fans, to bring it up. But Mitchell Trubisky would have seen those open wide receivers and took a shot to them. I'm sorry to bring it up, okay? I know it's a sensitive topic, but Mitchell Trubisky would have seen that. I don't know what they did with Fields, but they made him look like a scared puppy out there. I don't know what he is so afraid of. Throw the damn ball. Throw the damn ball. That is actually the one time I was screaming. When he had the ball, 1, Mississippi, 2, Mississippi, 3, Mississippi, 4, Mississippi, and he just held on to the ball. And then he actually just lowers his head and runs into the defensive lineman. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing there? Where did you come up with that in your head? That would be okay. I would have rather had you have thrown the ball and get it intercepted than take that dumb sack. Or throw the ball away, man. What is your issue with that? What is your issue with that? It might be coaching, but I know you're smart enough to know to throw it away, but he just doesn't. Throw the fucking ball away. If there's nothing, if you feel pressure, if you think you're going to get sacked, throw the fucking ball away. What is your problem, man? Like, I don't get it. My grandma would have seen Roschon Johnson on that wheel route, wide open for a touchdown. You are tall as fuck, but you just cannot see the field. I'm sorry. I love Justin Fields. I don't know what happened, man. 2 weeks ago, before the season started, I was so optimistic. And this team just manages to ruin my entire motivation for this team, my entire excitement. I was so excited for this team. They traded for DJ Moore. They got Darnell Wright. They got pretty much a brand new offensive line. Justin Fields is in the MVP talk, which honestly looks like the dumbest shit possible now. Like Dan Orlovsky. I'm sorry, I was on his side, but my God, that makes you look so stupid. That makes you look like you shouldn't even be an NFL analyst anymore, because I literally believe Justin Fields, through 2 weeks at least, maybe not the rest of the season, but through 2 weeks, he has been the worst quarterback. Yes, there's probably worse stats quarterbacks, but Josh Dobbs is a quarterback and he looks better than Fields. Ryan Tannehill looks better than Fields. I'm sorry. Like CJ Stroud looks better than Fields. Bryce Young looks better than Fields. All of these rookies look better than Fields. And Fields is in his third year. And I have nothing positive to say about Fields. Nothing. Not a single thing. I mean, he did have a great pass to Chase Claypool. But okay, where was that in the first half? Where was that in the rest of the game? Yes, he had some decent throws, but you need to do it on a consistent basis. So yes, it's not really anything positive to say about Fields because he doesn't do it consistently. You need to do it consistently. And he doesn't do it. And he doesn't see the field. I'm just repeating the same shit over again because it's true. So what do you guys think? Are we drafting a quarterback in April? I don't even want to fucking draft a quarterback. I don't even want to be a fan of this team anymore because we are notorious for drafting a quarterback and just killing their career, just absolutely killing them. I don't know what it is, but we cannot get the quarterback position right. We can't. And it starts at the top. It really does. I'm sorry, it does. George McCaskey hired Ryan Poles, who hired Matt Eberflus, who hired Luke Getsy and Alan Williams. It starts at the fucking top. So honestly, grab your paper bags and put them on your head and sell the goddamn team, please, because my God, it just hasn't worked out with you as our owner. And I don't think it ever will. You cannot make the right hire. You cannot make the right hire as head coach or offensive coordinator. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but Matt Eberflus, you're on the hot seat, and honestly, I don't think he's going to be here next year. This is only his second year. Oh, give him a chance. No. What does he do? What does he do? Give me one reason why we should keep him. One good reason in the comment section below. Oh, it's just his second year. One good reason. You see Brian Daboll? Yes, they got blown out by the Cowboys. Brian Daboll came back from, I think it was 21-3. He came back and won, 28-31? Oh my God, I would rather have Brian Daboll. Mike McDaniel, he loves his team. He's a great play caller. He knows what he's doing with his team. Great. He has a great connection with Tua. I would have rather had Mike McDaniel. Honestly, I really would. I'd rather have anybody. But we go out and we get a defensive-minded head coach who gives up 400-plus yards of defense yesterday. I don't know what he does here because this hits principle, this culture change, this it's just not, I don't see it. I cannot see it. I don't see what is happening in the locker room. Nothing. And apparently the locker room is like quiet and nobody wants to be here. Like, this is honestly the worst team in the league again. Nobody wants to be here. What culture change, Eddie Jackson, Matt Eberflus, Jaquan Brisker, what culture change has happened? Because I don't see it on the field. I don't see it in the locker room. I don't see it at press conferences. And then Jaquan Brisker has the nutsack to go around and say, yo, you guys booed way too early. You guys are booing us at home. Dude, you're playing the Packers. And you're playing like absolute dog shit. We're gonna boo you. We haven't beat them in 9 fucking games. We haven't beat them in 5 years. I was 18 years old the last time we beat the Packers. 5 years ago. Of course they're gonna boo you. Because you're dog shit. I don't know why I care about this fucking team so much, and I let it ruin my Sunday every fucking Sunday. I don't know why I love this team so much. And that's exactly why I called up my dad and I was like, hey, Dad, fuck you for making me a Bears fan. Because it ruins my Sunday every Sunday. I need a new team. But I guess I'm a curse because whatever team I root for, they lose. Whatever team I root for, they lose. So I don't know what it is. I just can't like sports. So I think I'm just going to go and stare at a wall instead. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day.